Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be going over our Week 14 Supreme Arena defenses. So I have a few team sets that I can show you guys, but we have a kind of an interesting week this week in Supreme Arena because we've got two maps once again that have a special like gimmick skill on them. So we have Thoren on map 1 and map 2. And Thoren's skill is kind of a pain in the butt to deal with, but it does bring a bit more value to heroes that have summons. So heroes like Florabelle, Hodgekin, Cecia, you know, these heroes rarely get used. But if you have a strong version of any of these heroes, they could be very successful in these maps. So I put a few teams together that actually use those heroes. And then I also have another set of teams that is more, I guess, uses more common heroes that people usually have. Anyway, the first team here is Niru, Florabelle, Tassie, Thoren, and Damien. So we have a Wilder team. We've got Niru providing a revive to our Florabelle, so even if she does go down early, she's going to revive and resummon her summons, and that can really help you for when Thoren casts his skill, because Thoren's skill says every 10 seconds Thoren drains HP from 2 targets, 1 from each team. He prioritizes summons, starting with the one that has the highest current HP, and then once there's no more summons to take HP from, he'll move to heroes that are on your team, starting with the rearmost one. And then Thoren may switch to new targets if he needs to continue draining HP until the total drained HP ratio is 300% of your team. So basically what that means is if every hero on your team has 100% HP filled up on their bar and Thoren casts his skill, he's going to kill 3 heroes. So if you have summons that can, you know, take that damage for you, your team's going to be in a much better spot than the enemy team if they don't have any summons, because they're going to lose their actual heroes instead of their summons, and that buys you more time to do damage and just survive, because Thoren will cast this skill again. So the best teams on these maps, I believe, are stall teams with summons, and then burst teams. So our first team here is, like I said, Niru, Florabelle, Tassie, Thoren, Damien. Damien's cart counts as a summon, and then we've got Florabelle, who has 3 summons that she can bring out onto the battlefield, and Niru is providing extra lives for people, and also Thoren and Tassie both revive themselves 3 times for Thoren, and Tassie gets up to like 6 or something like that. So yeah. Now Tassie, if she gets targeted by Thoren, she can get one shot by him. It all depends on where she's at on the map and all that kind of stuff. So she's a little bit RNG in this fight, but she's still a good hero choice on this map. Anyway, that's the first team. Team 2, and I'll have IDs for the teams, team sets in the description and also in the pinned comments. But Team 2 is a Hodgekin team with Freyesto, Igor, Shamira, and Ludovic. So what we're doing here is we get 2 summons from the Hodgekin. So if we can keep them alive long enough, the Thoren's going to target them and then also target the illusion Freyesto, which once that goes down will be resummoned by our main body of Freyesto. So we have another like a resummon. Also, I think Hodgekin can resummon his little minion guys. So if the fight plays out properly, we could have really good success stalling the enemy team out with our summons, and also Igor's fatal blow protection can be really good on this map, and then that should hopefully buy us enough time to get our Shamira ultimate off. So yeah, that's Team 2, and then Team 3 on this set of teams is my Thador, Siren, Shakir, Citrana, Seth team. So I really like this Mauler team. As the faction tiles or the talent trees have gotten stronger, the Maulers are just getting way better. I really like these guys a lot, especially paired with Thador and Siren. They're just able to destroy teams super quick. So yeah, that's Team 3. And then let me pull up another set of teams that you could use this week in Supreme Arena. Just give me a sec. Alright, so our first team here is actually a Hypo Celestial team, which is not something I usually recommend. However, these Hypo Celestials are pretty free-to-play friendly. We've got Friesto and the twins. Most players have them on their account. And then we have Taylene. So if you are a free-to-play player that's been playing since like the release of the game or since before Taylene came out, then you probably have Taylene. I know a lot of players built her up. But anyway, yeah, we can utilize all three of these heroes because, well, Taylene comes back to life. The twins provide some decent, you know, shielding and all that kind of stuff, and energy and good things like that. But we have also have Damien in here for his cart, which is a summon, and then we have the Friesto's illusion as a summon. So between those two, they're going to hopefully take a lot of the HP drain from the Thoren here, and then Taylene being the rearmost hero, she well, actually, the twins will probably get targeted first, to be totally honest with you guys, unless you put the blue-haired twin up front, where do I have the blue-haired twin? Yeah, you want to switch these guys. So, yeah, the blue-haired twin you want up front because the pink-haired twin's going to run forward, and then that will hopefully leave Taylene as the rearmost hero. So when she gets hit by the Thoren ultimate or the Thoren skill, whatever it is, she will die, but then she'll revive. And if Thoren's rearmost, same thing will happen. He'll die and revive, and it's basically just a version of the stall team that we showed you in the first set of teams. It's just using the Hypo Celestial ones, and this can be pretty good. So yeah, anyway, that's team 1. Team 2 is going to be a Bonnie Niru Siren burst team. So like I said in at the start of the video, the best teams I think to run on this Thoren map are either stall teams or burst teams. So if you have you know, if you have like some strong Hypo Celestials, if you have a strong Athalia, for example, you could run an Igor, Athalia, Bonnie team. So you could do like Bonnie Niru Siren, Igor, Athalia, something like that would be really strong in this map. But if you don't have Athalia, you could do something like this, which is Thador, Siren, Bonnie, Niru, Callan. So Callan's going to give us some protection. Bonnie is going to target the rearmost hero, get her aging debuff on there. Siren's going to provide his ultimate really quickly because Thador's going to feed him energy. That's going to put another stack of the aging debuff, and then Niru's normal attacks will unlock the dot damage, spread it, and then when Thoren casts his skill, it's going to spread it even more, and hopefully with the extra lives that Niru provides and all that stuff, it'll buy us enough time that the dot damage will just finish off the enemy team. So yeah, that's the idea behind this team, and yeah, that's team 2 for the second set. Now team 3 is going to be a Shamira Pandora team. So we've got Shamira, Pandora, Igor, Damon, and Ludovic. So it could be a decent team unless you have people in your server that know how to do the Bonnie or the Shamira. Not Shamira, sorry. If they know how to do the Lily May Pandora trick, they could counter this, but I don't think a lot of people really know about that yet. I don't think my video was that popular that everybody knows that trick now. So yeah, you should maybe still be able to pull off some of these Pandora teams, and also they might try to use Lily May on against one of these other teams or something like that to block like the Siren ultimate or whatever, you know. Anyway, that's yeah, that's the second set of teams, and that's really about it that I have for this week. I just wanted to show you guys these teams and talk about the map that has Thoren on it, because Thoren can be he can be hard to deal with in this kind of setting with his skill. It's a strong skill, and as the week goes on, if I find some better teams or get better team ideas, I'll make a video about it. But for now, these are the teams that I have, and like I said, I'll have the IDs in the pinned comment and in the description, and yeah, that's about it. So loot bar link down below, Discord link down there too, and if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I really like brownness, yeah. It's yummy.